What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Ryan, the professional here. Welcome back to the channel. Oh man, before we get started with this topic, I want to give a few shout outs out real quick. Number one, I got to shout you guys out for over 1,900 subscribers. Thank you guys so very, very much. Almost at 2,000, so thank you. I want to give a shout out to Diver. He's one of my Patreons. Yes, you can support the channel now via patreon.com/Ryan the Professional. So shout out to him. He's one of the patrons. And this right here caught me off guard. This is actually from PayPal, and you can also donate to the channel via PayPal. This one caught me off guard. I didn't even see this. So shout out to this individual right here. They didn't ask for a shout out, but I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to this individual. Special shout out to Jan Strand for your donation to the channel. Thank you so very, very, very much for your donation. And to answer your question, yes, I was on a podcast with some Xbox dudes. I was already on one. You didn't see it. Basically, go check out Porter Rock 77's channel. It's the podcast after the one he has on his channel already. Okay, so it's on there. I was talking with Next 720, me, King Thrash, and we pretty much gave him the work, pretty much live on Porter Rock's channel. So go ahead and check that out. Since you, I don't know if you didn't see it or not, so go check that out. Okay. That being said, let's go ahead and get into this topic, man. Are Xbox dudes finally seeing the light? Well, if you guys look at Colt Eastwood's new video, Colt Eastwood is speaking a very, very different tune. He's actually talking about both consoles as opposed to being a biased individual towards Microsoft. He actually sees what the problem is on the Xbox camp. Of course, he did it in a way where a lot of you Xbox dudes are probably will be more acceptable of. Number one, what is the main thing I've said is wrong with the Xbox One X? Keep in mind, I said the hardware is good. I said the console is good in the hardware department. It just lacks one thing that is more important. You know what I'm saying? It actually lacks two things that is important. Since they're advertising this console as a 4K beast, it needs a CPU that can live up to that, that name and give the console what it truly can do, and that's 4K. The console is not doing that because of the CPU. The GPU in the Xbox One X is capable of reaching 4K. Yes, it's a good GPU, but the problem is the CPU is terrible. When you have a terrible CPU that bottlenecks the performance, the GPU suffers in the end because the GPU can never reach the desired resolution. Now, keep in mind, you can still reach the desired resolution of 4K, especially if you scale back the game and you scale down textures for the game to accommodate that sort of thing that you want. You can do that, sure, but again, in terms of actually reaching 4K, it's very, very, very slim, and the odds of you really getting that on every single game is very, very slim in the long run as well. Because demanding games, such open world games, you're not going to touch that because those games are very CPU heavy, so you're not going to get that on the Xbox One X. You'll probably get that most likely on all indie games. Why? Because indie games are very light on the CPU, but when you have games with heavy workloads on your CPU, such as like, let's see here, Grand Theft Auto, you have games like Call of Duty. Actually, no, not even Call of Duty. Call of Duty is actually not bad for the 4K. What is it? Battlefield, I would say. Battlefield's very CPU heavy in a sense. I would say games like, there's a lot of games. There's a lot of games where you won't be getting this. But games that are very, very, very CPU heavy, you're not going to get 4K. I'm calling it out right now. I'm just telling you guys right now. You might get it on a few games, but not every single game. Okay? And that's because of the CPU. It's not the GPU, it's the CPU. The console was good in every other aspect. Let me repeat that again for the morons who keep coming here. These little retards that you see that are like 40 years old, acting like they're bodybuilders in the picture. Yes, I'm talking to you, my dude. Once again, the console is good. It's just the direction and the things that's going on with it that is bad. Okay? That's the problem with the Xbox One X. If anything, the Xbox One X should have been kept to 9th gen, and they should have just upgraded the CPU there, and then you would have had a beast of a console for the 9th gen. And I mean, imagine if they, especially with people saying that these mid-gen refreshes are still going to be a thing. So yeah, I wouldn't mind having the base Xbox One X as a 9th gen console with, with the Ryzen-like CPU, with the good CPU, and then over time we get a beefier one. You know what I'm saying? They might add a little bit more RAM, a little bit more, processing power out of it. They could do that. They could definitely do that in the future. But again, now they have to overdo it next gen to accommodate the Xbox One X, to pass the Xbox One X. And that's why I gotta say to the morons who act like they're tech experts and act like they're tough on the internet, I warned you months prior. So that's where I'm gonna leave that topic there. I already know people get emotional. I call them morons, but I'm sorry. That's what you guys act like. You guys act like morons on the internet, and I'm sorry. That's just That's the best way to describe you. I'm not calling you gamers because you don't act like gamers. You don't act united as gamers. No, you act like morons. You white knight for this company that told you to hashtag deal with it at the start of this generation. So that is what it is. Moving on. So have Xbox dudes finally seen the light? You look at Cody Eastwood's video. Cody Eastwood is speaking a very, very, very different tune. He's actually, you know, again, he's doing this comparison between the PS4 and the Xbox One, and he's giving PS4 its props, saying that the power is in the exclusives. A lot of you are missing that point what he said in that video. When he showed off the games and he showed off the, you know, the overall, like, the higher rate in terms of like their, you know, their ranking on Metacritic and all that, like overall, he's showing that to show you that, yes, these games are the reason why PlayStation is doing so well. These games are the reason why PlayStation continues to mop the floor with the competition in the long run. Now, Microsoft has done good in those respects. They have done good in those respects. They have games, you know, that are good. The problem with Microsoft is Play Anywhere. Play Anywhere completely eliminates the purpose of you buying an Xbox One X or an Xbox One or Xbox 2. If that thing continues to still be here, it completely destroys the purpose of you buying an Xbox One. What's the point of you buying a console when you can get it at a higher fidelity and a higher frame rate on a PC? And before I get somebody that wants to be a little, you know, a little cooter stretcher or a little weirdo in the comments that are saying, oh, no, PC is too expensive, PC this, that, and the third. I guarantee you that these people who are going to say that are the same people that you see in Crap's comment section saying, well, I love Xbox to the point. I'm a true Xbox gamer. I represent America, so I'm going to buy 2 Xbox One X's, which is over $1,000. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you these are the same people that are going to come here and say that, right? Or that said that on Crap's comment section. And with that being said, do you really still think that your argument with PC still stands? Do you think it still stands? I'm telling you right now, your argument with PC being too expensive has officially went down the drain. If you bought 2 Xbox One X's, if you bought 2 and you're following this stupid, and I mean this stupid argument and this stupid little revolution you guys are calling this, where you represent America because it's a American-based company, I hate to break it to you morons. Yes, that's why I'm calling you morons. That's why I continue to call you morons. I hate to break it to you morons, but if you look on the box on your Xbox One X, if you look on the box, it says made in China. It's not made in America. Like everything else in the U.S. Like 99% of the shit you use in the U.S. is not made in U.S. But, you know, again, you guys want to say, oh, you know, you're a disgrace to America if you buy Japanese products, right? This is why I say you guys continue to entertain me and everybody else on the internet with your stupidity, okay? That's why you continue to entertain me. I said it months ago that this console should have never been overhyped like this. What they should have done was put all that R&D into games, studios, whatever they need to do to get us ready for the other console. And just held back, just take the beating that they're still taking to this day. But now it's more embarrassing now because they got a new console on the market. But they could have taken the beating that Sony's giving them. They could have been more relaxed, you know what I'm saying? It could have been a more stable beating, and they could have had their own games. But no, they didn't want to do that. And, PSX, man. PSX is almost here. We're 8 days away from PSX. I mean, what more do I need to say? What more do I need to say about this? I really don't, do I? Do I really need to say anything about this? No, I don't. PSX is, hey, if you guys thought Paris Games Week was damaging to the Xbox, with people supposedly canceling their pre-orders, what do you think PSX is going to do? What do you think PSX is going to do? Especially if Resident Evil 2 Remake is shown there, and, you know, Devil May Cry 5 is shown there, and it's exclusive to PlayStation. I mean, what do you think is going to be shown? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? I mean, there's already rumors that Devil May Cry 5 is very well exclusive to PlayStation. However, it might be coming to PC in the near future. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. PC guys get to get it too, but you Xbox dudes ain't getting it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I said it numerous times, man. You guys talk the talk, but you don't walk the walk. So hopefully this video shed some light on the situation. Hopefully. If not, well, that's what your boy's here for. I'll do a follow-up if I need to, but that is what it is, man. I will see you guys on my next video. If you guys are new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you know as soon as my news becomes available. I will see you guys there. Till then, you guys stay blessed, y'all be easy, and I'm out of here. Deuces.